Hey, Spencer here, and today I'm going to talk about Tesla. Now, Tesla is a stock that we've been hearing a lot in the news because it's really hot, and a lot of people have been asking me, people who have no idea what a Tesla is or not even what a stock is. Suddenly, everyone's interested in buying Tesla, asking me whether they should buy the Tesla stock. So you can sense there's really a lot of FOMO there. So I think I'll be taking some time to talk about what exactly is Tesla, why how my Tesla trade went, and also whether you should be buying Tesla at this point of time. So I kind of got interested in Tesla when I was reading Elon Musk's biography. So he talked. I mean, it's interesting about seeing how his whole life story, and then you can tell that he's a really smart person, and he went into the three pioneering industries, right? Electric vehicles, SolarCity, which is the batteries and solar power, and SpaceX, right, which is your space exploration, your space shuttles. So currently Tesla is SolarCity has been acquired by Tesla, right? So this is a major part of it. So when you buy Tesla, you actually get SolarCity as well. SpaceX is still private, right? Hopefully at some point of time it will come under Tesla as well, right? So Tesla, where I also got really, sort of a first-hand experience when I went to Silicon Valley 2 years ago to explore the different tech companies. Right, I noticed that there were a lot of Teslas, parked all over the place. Right, when we were driving around the Facebook HQ, looking for a parking lot. Right, we just see Tesla after Tesla. And I was thinking this car design looks really cool. Right, but too bad we don't really have it in Singapore at a point of time. So why I decided to buy Tesla, right? For those many reasons, and for the technical reason, when I look at the chart, right, between say 2017 and 2019, right, it's been trading mainly in a range, right, around 180 to 400, right? So I decided it was for me it was more of a range play at the start, right? I bought in around 200 plus, right? I was initially thinking of selling it when it reached the top of the range, right? But I didn't expect it to, the price to break out so strongly, right? Of course, once the price broke out, I held on to the stock, right? And I think my biggest mistake, right, and my biggest regret was selling it when it reached, around between $500-600, right? And the reason for that, right, was because firstly, I already doubled, right, more than doubled my returns, right, on this stock, right? And also the earnings were coming out, the earnings were coming out, and if you look at its track record for earnings, right, historically the earnings have always managed to disappoint. So I kind of was thinking, if it turned out to be a disappointment, then most likely the stock will drop, right? Seeing how it has run up so much, right? Of course, I was wrong on that, right? This time was different. The earnings turned out really good, and the stock continued to jump all the way, to 700, 800, 900, even gunning for 1,000, right? So I could have easily made another 2, 3 more times, but of course, on hindsight, I probably should have scaled out my positions, but still hold on to maybe 50% or 1/4 of the original position, so that I can continue to ride the wave, right? So of course, that's all in hindsight. So back to the last question, on to the last question, right, which is, is it a good idea to buy Tesla at this point of time, right? So if you look at the chart of Tesla, right, what you really need to understand is that it is a parabolic chart, right? So these charts don't come very often, right? The last time we saw a parabolic chart was probably in Bitcoin, right, in 2017, where it had a sharp run up, right? And maybe if you look at like the spread of the coronavirus initially, right, it was a parabolic chart as well, right, when the new cases kept coming in. So you don't really see it that often on the stock market, and as a result, people don't really know how to tackle this kind of charts, right? So when you see a parabolic chart, you know that firstly, even if a stock is bullish, right, when it goes up, it sort of has a zigzag, right? It goes up, down, but overall it goes up, right? But the thing about when something is parabolic, it just keeps going up, right? And it's increasing at an increasing rate. So that's exponential, right? So nothing can keep going up at that kind of pace, right? At some point of time, it has to correct. And when you enter a position, you always need to think in terms of the upside versus the downside, right? So like when you enter a position, you know, how much more can this stock go versus how much more will it drop, and how much will it drop when it corrects, right? So every time the stock goes up, the potential reward decreases, right? Basically how much more it can go up decreases, right? So as the stock climbs higher and higher, you realize that the reward, which is the upside, shrinks, right, relative to the potential risk that you are taking, right? So when the stock climbs to such a high level, obviously, you know, the potential upside is going to be a lot less, right? And the downside is going to be a lot higher, right? So that's probably the worst time you can, be the worst time to enter a stock like that, right? So with that said, I'm still bullish on Tesla in the long run because I like the company. I like, the ideas, right, behind the company. So I probably will want to buy back at some point of time. I'm looking at maybe around somewhere between $500 to $700, right? I feel that at 900 currently it's a bit pricey, right? And also because it hasn't really corrected since its exponential run up, so I'm kind of like waiting for it to have a pullback before I go in again. Right, so that's it for Tesla, right? If you have any questions, feel free to post it in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.